All right, welcome everyone. Today's video, we find ourselves up here in Saraburi, Thailand. I'm gonna check out Phra Phutthabat. I know I mispronounced it, but anyway, we're gonna see the Temple of the Buddha footprint. And Saraburi is a couple hours north of Bangkok. It's pretty close to Lopburi, which has a bunch of old stuff from the Ayutthaya area and all of that. We're not gonna go there today. We just came up here to see this. This is a first-class temple. It's one of like the 30 or so that is in Thailand, and it has a Buddha footprint that they say is a natural depression in the rock up here. This temple was built, I believe, in 1621, and what it was a hunter. He was up here and he found a depression in the rock, and it looked like a Buddha footprint, so he went and informed the king in Ayutthaya, and the king heard about it and he ordered like a temporary moon drop to be built over the Buddha footprint. And so from there, it's the temple has grown, and like I said, it's a first-class temple, and so we'll go check it out. So let's see what we see. Right in front of the entrance into the temple, you have the normal stuff here. You have the lottery salesman, and then it looks like they're doing some hand-carved walking sticks and stuff like that. And then they have all the toys and everything for the kids, and they'll have food, the stuff that you can buy to like leave the donations for the monks and everything. So this is the temple itself, and you can see you have the little guardians here by the front entrance. Kind of cool with the little mini heads up on top. So they have the grand hall over here with the museum, and then you can see the moon drop right there. So this is really nice. This is one of the first-class temples. So the first class is the best temples in Thailand. I'm trying to do a video of every first-class temple in Thailand. I've done quite a few of them, and this is one I haven't been to before. Okay, so this is the ordination hall, and just what I was worried about, it's locked up. So they have a little Sri Lankan style chetty right in front of it, and then these little marker stones, the semas. And there will be 8 of those outside, and then there will be the 9th one that they bury in the floor of this underneath the Buddha image inside. And this is the ordination hall. This is where the monks will come when they have the like the initiation ceremony into becoming like a novice monk. Looks like there's a little shrine back here. We'll go up there and look at that. So it sounds like they're doing the rattling of the sticks and stuff over here. And you can see where everybody's came and put the gold leaf on all of these. So right behind the ordination hall and that little shrine over here, they have a little building. This is where you can buy the donations and stuff. You can make donations to the poor people. They have the counters over here. And then they have the Chinese music playing. They have a Chinese Buddha there with some other ones. And then they have the lanterns. Okay, so here's a little data plate talking about this moon drop. It's all in Thai, and it's pretty faded, so I can't read any of it. But you can see what it looks like from here. Here are the pigeons and everything. This is massive, and it's pretty nice with all the gold and that mother of pearl and everything. And then they have the little figures and stuff all around it that are carved into marble. And then over there is kind of like a mountain. Now I think what the significance of the Buddha footprint is, I could be wrong, but I think it goes into the afterlife, like when Buddha was like in the afterlife and he was climbing a mountain, and he left his footprints into the stone when he was climbing. And I think there's supposed to be like 5 footprints or something like that. I read this story one time, but I can't quite remember exactly the significance behind it. But the Buddha, or the Buddhists, whenever they see, you know, something that looks like a Buddha footprint or a handprint or whatever that's in nature, it's really, really sacred. So you can see all these little buildings here that has some of the Buddha images and stuff in them. These little chetties, and that's pretty cool with that built right into the rock. That side over there was closed. There's quite a few little buildings and stuff all around here. You can see the Khmer style little prong things, little miniature prongs. Looks like this side is open over here. So has another little, like a wee hand here, and another hall, and that cool looking jetty. Okay, so this side is open. Let's go inside here and see what it looks like. Yeah, this is really cool. Definitely no shortage of the gold color. And so have to take your shoes off to come in. And over here is the Buddha footprint. And you can see they have this moon drop built over the top of it. And then they have some more, like the Buddha footprints here. And they have their sacred relics, the fans for the monks and everything. Okay, so this is a gigantic Buddha footprint. And what the Thais do is they put the gold leaf on it, and then they'll also throw money in for luck. You can see what they're doing here. They're doing the gold leaf on it right now. And everybody's all just kind of gathered around here, taking pictures and stuff. Yeah, this is really cool. And I have this little Buddha sitting here. And this was the one Buddha footprint that was found by that hunter. And he ran over to Ayutthaya to inform the king, and the king is what ordered this little moon drop built over it. That's what you call this little building, is a moon drop. And this is nice. You see all the woodwork and that inlay and everything on this little building. Outside that little moon drop, they have another Buddha footprint here, and then some of the statues that they can stick the gold leaf. And then over here will be a shrine. So let's look at this right quick, and then we'll go over and look at this other building that's off to the left. So here you have the statues that everybody's praying to and burning the little incense, the little joe sticks. Now you got to take your shoes off to go into any of these places here, and today it's super hot, so the ground is like lava. Okay, so here's the Buddha images in this little building. And it looks like they have some old pottery and stuff like that in some of these display cases. Over here they have some of the pictures of the old monks. Like the little amulets and stuff over here also. So at all the temples now, you're seeing much more of this right here. So they have the Chinese goddess, they have the Brahma, they have the Ganesh, the Chinese Buddha. You're seeing kind of the combination of, that even looks like the Aikai from up, or from down in Nakhon Si Thammarat. So they have this jetty here. That style is brilliant, I like that. And then you see some more of the Khmer style prongs. And this building is open, so let's go in here and take a look. Wow, this is nice. Wow, this is a really brilliant Buddha. In the old hall. Yeah, it's in great shape. They don't have any murals or anything on it, but the Buddha itself is pretty neat. You see how the head goes right up all the way to the roof there. Yeah, that's brilliant. And you can see where they put all the gold leaf and everything on these Buddha images down here over the years. Let's see what's behind. It looks like a reclining Buddha is back here. Some of the old paintings and stuff. That's some more of the Buddhas sitting facing. Yeah, and here's the reclining Buddha right behind that main Buddha in this hall. And it looks like it's about like 15 to 18 meters long or so. And then this is the back of that Buddha. You can see where some people have came up and put like the gold leaf and stuff on it. But the hall is exactly as wide as the Buddha. You can see they built the wall right up to the little conical thing on his head. And you can see how the support piers are here. So all the old ruins you go to, and it just has like the partial columns. This is what they would have looked like whenever they were intact. And one more look at the Buddha here. So you can see the feet, and it looks like it's in the Utong style. So it has the elephant here, given the donation, and then right here is the monkey given the donation. Yeah, that's really neat. And then here is the Buddha itself again, with the elongated ears and the little rolls on the hair. Yeah, that's really nice. So this is the hall with that Buddha and then the reclining Buddha behind. And then you can see the Chetties over here. And it looks like there's another set, there's a set of stairs that goes up on the hill and another hall over here. Let's go see what's in it. This temple is really nice. I really like this temple. The style is a little different than what you see like around Bangkok. And it's just kind of up here against this hillside. It has these buildings just kind of scattered out. And they're just really nice. There's pigeons everywhere. So they got like fish nets and stuff to try to keep the pigeons under control, to keep them out of the buildings and everything. So down here at the base of the hill, I came down here instead of looking at those other buildings. I wanted to get over here and look at this museum. And you can see the caretakers here. But inside this big building is a museum that's supposed to have some pretty good stuff. So you have the double footprint and some Buddhas and some old porcelain and stuff. We have quite a bit of things here, from like gold leaf manuscripts and pottery and some old fans and a bunch of stuff. And there's quite a bit in English, so this is definitely worth coming and checking out. Photography allowed. Showed you a little bit of what it looks like. And wow, that was really interesting. There was some pretty good stuff in there. There is the timeline of this temple, and talking about how the kings make it a tradition to come here during like the lunar festivals. They do it twice a year. And then the kings donate money to the upkeep of this temple, donate to the monks and the people that come around and do work on the temple. And there was the timeline of this, and they talked about when each building was restored, when the kings came here. Quite a bit of really interesting stuff. The thing I thought was the most interesting was right at the fall of Ayutthaya to the Burmese the second time, that there was a group of Chinese volunteers that were serving for Ayutthaya, and they knew that the Burmese were going to capture the city. So what the group of Chinese volunteers did is they came to this temple, they melted down all the gold leaf, and then they burned the building to hide their tracks that they came and they stole all that gold from here. So the temple was really badly damaged at that time, but since it's been restored and put back into its shape. But the Chinese that were the volunteers got away, so they never recovered any of that gold. This is a great look right from here. So this is from down on the very bottom where the museum's at. I'm gonna go back up, and I'm gonna go up into the jungle and see what all is behind all of these buildings. Down here they have a Buddha with the Naga, and then you see the stairwell have the gold Naga, and it goes all the way up. Yeah, this is really, really awesome. So they have all these little buildings with Buddha images and stuff in it. Looks like the wood up on the top of the roof is starting to get a little weathered. It's about time for some restoration. Now the one hall was pretty cool because it had that one big Buddha, and I was trying to think about it, but it is the one at same type of Buddha image that's at Wat Phra Phutthabat. That's over in Saraburi. This hall is closed up. They have the windows open, but it's closed up. Too bad. I was wanting to see inside of there. Let's go up these stairs and see what's up here in the jungle. Other little shrines, some more of these little jetties, more buildings. Quite a bit of stuff to this temple complex itself. Now the king makes it a tradition to come here. Every king has made a pilgrimage, except for, I don't think King Taksin came, and I don't know about Rama II. You can see up there, look at those trees and the roots and everything. Yeah, this is really nice. They have the bells to ring. But the king donates money to the upkeep. They talked about how much the old kings gave. The old kings gave like 10 chang is what they called, which was the equivalent of like 8,000 baht. And they donated that to the temple. I guess back in the day that was a lot of money. So these steps were built in 2512 and it's 2565 right now. Okay, so I climbed up here. All these buildings are closed and the stairs keep going, so I'll go up there and see what's up on that hill. Okay, so up here at the top of the hill, I have this rock and they have some other buildings and they're all locked up. That's a shame. Let's see the view from up here. And this is just outside of Saraburi, between Saraburi and Lopburi. So they do have one of these little shrines open. This looks like a wooden Buddha. They have a little building built for it. And they just have a little trail that goes along here. Okay, so I climbed up on these rocks that are here. And you can see there's a couple young boys over here. But this is the valley. Hello. And there's, hello. This is Saraburi. Yeah. America, chop mai? Ah, okay. The young boy said he likes America. I said, all right. There's a Chinese temple right there, and you can see the rice fields, and then like the rice processing plants and stuff like that. But this is such a fertile region. They've been growing rice out here for hundreds of generations, just forever it seems like. Okay, so I see. There's a Chinese Thai temple over there, and that's the one that has the stairs that goes up. Okay. So that's something we're gonna do another day. I'll go over there to that temple and climb that hill. I think that would be pretty fun. All right, guys. So that finishes up our little tour here of the Temple of the Buddha Footprint. This is a really nice temple. It's another one of those first-class temples, and it's over here. It's a couple hours away from Bangkok, but definitely worth the trip up here. The unfortunate thing, a few of the buildings were locked up, and you can't see the stuff up here on top of the hill because all the buildings are locked. But you still have a nice view, and it's a good way to spend a day. The temple itself, the Buddha footprint and the moon drop and everything that houses it is really, really nice. So like I said, this is one of the first-class temples, and I'm trying to do a video of all of the first-class temples in Thailand. I've got quite a few of them done. I need to get up to Chiang Mai and to Phetchabun, and then I'll finish up the ones in Bangkok that I haven't been to. And like I said, the first-class temples are the best ones in Thailand other than Wat Phra Phutthabat, and that's the special class. That's like the gold standard temple. It's the best temple in all of Thailand. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel. If you've been here before, tell me in a comment, say, hey, I've been there and I thought this or whatever. If you want me to do something different, leave me a comment. Also, tell me to go do it. The main thing that you can do to help me is subscribe. Subscriptions is what I need. I'm getting close to where I need to be with 1,000 subscriptions. So subscribe, and that would do me the most good. And as always, guys, share it if you would like. And remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.